Okay, Operation Holiday Shopping, Part 2, Japan. So, let's see, where did I put that stuff? Sire got back to me. He said that he is going to submerge these two submarines. That means the transport is dead. So, and I have two submarines here currently convoying. Nice. And we'll just play the convoy game until you bring over a destroyer. Where are my U.S. pieces? They're gonna go. Maybe put those things away. So. All right. First things first. You have a blocker here, so I need to kill him first. I have 3 2s. You have a 2. Should I? There we go. That gets both the battle board. So here we go. All right. Destroyer is dead. Destroyer rebuttal hits, of course. I'm going to lose the destroyer. So I have 2 submarines sitting in C zone P58. I guess it doesn't really matter because you're going to kill them anyway. And they roll 1. My Navy. I have 3 carriers, 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 3 fighters, 2 battleships, and 3 attack bombers. You have transport, 2 subs, 2 destroyers, carrier, 3 cruisers, 1's bumped up, battleship, and 2 fighters. You have 3 dice for AAA at 6. So it's 3 AAA at 2. Sorry, and 3 AAA at 1s. Be nice. 1. 1. Too bad I don't have a bomber to drop off. I'll lose attack. Because he drops down anyway, so yeah, I'll lose the attack. Alright, your odds significantly went up. So I've got 3 2s. 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. And 4 4s. Roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So transports can't be taken. Subs, there's 2, 3, 4. This is the spot. There's 2, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably what I'd take. Yeah. You could take a carry hit on that and keep a cruiser. Yeah, that actually is smarter. All right. That is smarter. So you'll damage your battleship. But they all get to roll anyway right now. Okay, so I've got 3 1s. 3 1s, 3 2s, 2 3s, 4 fours. 1, 2, 3 ones, 3 twos, 2 threes, 1, 2, 3, 4 fours. All right, be kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Ships or planes? Okay, I'm gonna take a carrier. That's 1, 2. Take a fighter. That's 3. Battleships. Take a damage. 4, 5. And a destroyer. 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you're going to counter me with your subs. Your planes can't hit. 2 subs could hit. Boom, boom. And you're going to hit me with your... I'm going to, instead of damaging the battleship, I'm going to take a destroyer. All right. No, so I'm going to lose the I'll lose a destroyer. Another destroyer. So that's 2 on the carrier, fighter, 2 destroyers. That's 5 plus a hit on the battleship. There we go. And you lose these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damaged battleship. That's 8. Next round, I got a 2. I've got 2 cruisers, 2 fighters. I've got damaged battleship at a 2. Battleship and 2 tank bombers. Those are 4. So 3 4s, 4 3s, 2 2s. 4 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Actually, I would say you're going to take your fighters before you take your cruiser, because depending on how you roll, I could bounce. No, you'd keep your fighter, because you still have your transports. Would I bounce? Shoot. 1, 2, 3. You gotta have something left. I'm gonna say you're gonna leave a cruiser. Because if I bounce, your fighters, UK is not at war, Commonwealth's not at a war, it just goes into the sea. So you're gonna keep your cruiser. So you have a battleship, 2 fighters, a cruiser, and a pair of transports. Jesus Christ. All 4 hit. All 4 of your 4s hit. And your freaking transports hit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two subs, a cruiser destroyer, and 2 fighters. And your 2 subs could take pot shots at me. This is kind of tough. One. 2. 1, 2, 3. What gives me the max defense? 1, 2. 1, 2. This is really hard. I'll take a cruiser. If I'm gonna do that. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave the damaged battleship. That's hard. That's a hard choice. Alright, last roll. Do I want to bounce? Do I want to stay? I want to kill those transports. And you can hit me if I move to 44 or 58 anyway. So here we go. Battleship, 2 cruisers, 2 planes, damaged battleship, destroyer. I need 2 hits. I got 4. All right. And your cruiser is now at 3. You can hit me with 2 cruisers, you can hit me with everything you got there. Oh. Alright, dead, 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 dead. There we go. And we're not done. We got the Battle of the Philippines. I've got fighter attack. Let me get this off the board. Put it back on a card for now. So I lose the battle. Well, I win the battle. I got a battleship, damaged battleship, fully functional carrier, 2 fighters, 2 cruisers, and a destroyer. And you lose the 2 infantry and artillery as well. They go to the bottom of the sea. Okay, Philippines. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry. I'll just throw it down. Artillery and tank. One of these guys is bumped up. You've got 4 infantry and a bomber. Bomber doesn't get to fire. Okay, no AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, 2 twos, 2 threes, and a 4. Versus your 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 twos. 1. All right, who's an infantry? And I mean, if you want me to roll, here's a 3 and a 4. Hits. This guy doesn't get to fire back. So I take the Philippines with 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, an artillery, and a tank. These 2 guys go out to the sea zone. P-38. Next battle, I've got, let's see here, Singhai. So you have 2 infantry, but I've got infantry, artillery, and a fighter tac. One, 2 infantry. 1, I lose an infantry. So artillery, fighter tac. 2 hits. Your rebuttal. Of course you hit. That doesn't. How much money you got? $11 sitting there. I'll lose the tac. I take it with an artillery piece. Next. Jeez, this was a bloody freaking day. All right. Was it Guangxi? Same battle. 2 infantry. Oh no, not same battle. 2 infantry, unsupported. Fighter tac. Going against your 2 infantry. 1. All right, pull that didn't hit anything. China didn't hit anything, but I killed twice. So I take Guangxi with 2 infantry. And last but not least is French Indochina. I've got an infantry and then infantry artillery paired against Frenchie. There's a miss. Here we go, Frenchie. Hit. My 2 hit versus the last Frenchie dude. He hits, of course, 'cause this is the round that we're rolling all that in. So French Indochina is Japanese with 1 artillery. I think that's it. Time for carrier from P6, P14 goes 1, 2, 3 to P38. Fighter tack lands on it. Destroyer goes 1, 2, 3 along with it. So I have 4 transports. Destroyer, carrier, fighter tack sitting there. That's his own. The planes that you would attack here in Guangxi have 1 left. They are going to land in Hunan. Bomber flies back to Japan. Bomber from Fujian flies back to Japan. Fighter from P14 that was on the carrier. They land on Japan. Leave the fighter in Fujian there. This fighter, that remaining plane from Shanghai moves. Got 2 spaces left. He'll go to Hopei. 2 infantry from Hopei move to Hunan. Infantry, artillery go down to Kuaichao. Actually, they'll go to Sichuan. Infantry, artillery from Shanxi go to Kansu. That's done. Two infantry from Soviet Far East move into Siberia. Guy from Amur stays in Amur. I think I moved every piece on the board. Factory goes down in Hopei. 3 tanks go down in Manchuria. Destroyer goes down in C-Zone P14. 6 infantry go down in Japan. Man, my Navy is doing pretty bad. I think that's it. All right, it is do disposition and then money. Disposition. 2 infantry attack tank in Siberia. Infantry and more. Infantry in Dornogobi. Manchuria. I have 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry, 4 tanks, 2 mechs, a artillery, a AAA, and 2 TAC bombers. Yeah, I'll leave that. Japan itself, 2 fighters, 3 AAA, 2, I guess they're bombers. I mean, they flew back. 6 infantry and 1 artillery. Guam, an infantry, P-29, transport, Philippines. I've got 4 infantry, tank, artillery, C-Zone, P-38, 4 transports, destroyer, carrier, with a fighter and attack on it. C-Zone, P-57, hanging out here with my buddies, the Commonwealth. I've got a destroyer, 2 cruisers, damaged battleship, carrier with 2 fighters on it, 2 submarines and P-58. Artillery in French Indochina, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry in Thailand. Nobody here. Yunnan artillery. Guangxi, 2 infantry. Infantry fighter in Fujian. 2 infantry fighter TAC bomber in Hunan. Fighter in Hopei, along with a newly placed factory. Infantry artillery Szechuan. Artillery in Qinghai or Qinghai. And Kansu has infantry artillery. So, this is a good turn, I guess, so far. Let me get out my cheat sheet here for a second. Okay. I'm at war with the U.S., so I don't get the $15 bonus. But let's start with territories. Territories. I'm up. Let's see, have I lost anything? No. I'm up 2, 3, 4. 12, right? So that's 16 for everything in the Chinese, right? That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 22. So 29 plus 22, 39, 49, 51. Where can you see the money? You can see it right there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sorry about the shadows. 51. It's kind of dark in this room right now. 51. I get 1 island. So that's Guam. So that's what, 3? I don't have Java, Sumatra, Celebes, Borneo. I get $10 because I control entire China. Yay, China coin. Nothing with Honolulu, Sydney. Not at war with the USA. No. That's it. So, Japan walks away with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. 64 IPCs. It is, I suppose, it's the US, UK, China turn. Sorry about it being so long, and I'm sorry it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do with the US, but I hope that's what you wanted, Sire.